Hey, what's up, world? Here in Miami. Beautiful views, man. So many beautiful views here in Miami. Don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try to focus. Yeah. Almost in the penthouse. Not quite there yet. But yeah, so today had a good day. We're house hunting, looking for a crib here. But I want to talk to you guys about knowledge and how to constantly keep on evolving and learning. You guys saw in my post, I said my goal for 2019 is pretty simple: to have a better year this year than last year. And I think if you have that goal every single year, where you don't really try to get bogged down with the details, but always try to have a better year than the year prior, you can level up pretty fast. Because it also forces you to push the bar. So whatever you're doing, you try to take things to the next level. So for example, if you're on, I love basketball, so I always love this basketball metaphors. So if you're on the bench last year, this year your goal is to become a starter. If you're a starter last year, this year your goal is to become an all-star. If you're an all-star last year, as the plane goes over me, if you're an all-star last year, this year your goal is to become an MVP. Right? And if you're an MVP last year, this year you gotta do it again. Hall of Fame. So you guys catch the drift, right? So last year was a bear market, crypto market tanked, but whatever you're doing last year, this year will be a success if you do better than last year. So you have to keep on constantly raising the bar. And the best way to do that is knowledge. So for me, I mean, going back to ever since I was a kid, I've learned so much about so many different fields just through books. Like I lived at the library. I'd go there every weekend and just borrow a whole bunch of books. I'll come back with like 4 or 5 books on computers, on programming, on building a PC, right? On business. So this year I have so many big goals. And the first thing I did, I went out there and got a bunch of books on that topic. Right? So for example, this week, I got 4 books on raising equity, right? Basically how to fundraise. And I can't say what I'm doing, but these books are just fire. They teach me so much just by going through them, because not everybody has the money to go back to college, to go back to take a class. But if you go to the library, I mean, so I never want to hear anybody say money is an issue, because you can still learn with no money. Like back when I was broke, when I was just in 7th grade, I could read like 50 books in a year, all for free. It's called the library. Your local public library has just about any book you want to read. So on any topic, all you have to do is just put in the time. Right? But nowadays, I'm kind of busy, so I can't go to the library all the time. But for me, a service I like is Audible, because I don't like reading anymore because I'm busy. So with Audible, I just put on my headphones when I'm doing something, play an audiobook. When I'm traveling on a plane, on a train, audiobook. Even at home, when I'm just chilling, washing the dishes, or just in bed, audiobook. Bought myself a nice Bose Bluetooth speaker, put on that audiobook, and I can go through audiobooks pretty fast. Right? So I've already done like 2 or 3 audiobooks this week alone. And I think knowledge is really, I kind of sound like Ty Lopez now, knowledge. but for real though, I feel like knowledge can really take you to the next level, and you have to go into books. So my theory is, anytime I'm going after something new that I don't really know much about, I go onto Amazon and find the top books in that space, the top 2 books, maybe the top 4, right? And I go through all those books. So that way you become very well-rounded, and then you go through and talk to an expert, right? So maybe with me, right, if it's with equity and fundraising and being an entrepreneur and being a VC, maybe I go talk to a VC or to a lawyer and kind of have them almost mentor me, right? So for example, here my friend Mario with the STG group, right? They're part of the Miami Venture Capital Association, him and Herwick. These guys have been part of that group for a while. They were co-founders of that group. So these guys have kind of been advising us, giving us insights, their expertise, their knowledge, their past history and success in raising equity in this space, right? Because as you guys know, ICOs may not be around for a while. The future are STOs. So guess what? I'm also teaching myself about STOs, because this is the next wave, and you have to be really knowledgeable about this. And STOs are really just equity, right? Fundraising, like it's basically what VCs were doing for the last 20, 30 years. or even longer, right? Nothing brand new, except now it's being tokenized. So we already have the blockchain knowledge from just being in the blockchain space, but we have to really now expand ourselves and become more well-rounded when it comes from the equity perspective. So just wanted to kind of just share that, put that out there. You know, so I know you guys love seeing my beautiful face, even though I'm not shaving, right? That's me trying to rebel from the corporate world, from the 9 to 5, right? But anyway, guys, it's beautiful out here. I love you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, right? Let me know what your goals are for 2019. Let me know what books you guys are reading in 2019 in the comments below. And let's go to the moon together. 100x.